Hey, it's Matt, and welcome back for another pepper review. Today I have a yellow warthog, and so I know I already reviewed a warthog this season, one that came from Clayton Hollingsworth. This one I actually grew in my garden this year, and so I got seeds for the warthog from Matthew Arthur, the creator of the warthog, back 2 years ago. And so I grew a warthog last year, and I had two different kinds. There was a red and a yellow variant that I grew from the original seeds from Matthew Arthur. And so I saved seeds from both of those, and this came from seeds I saved last year. So just to explain where this came from and that. And it looks very similar. It's a little squished here, but looks very similar to the pods I grew last year that were a yellow warthog variant. And last season, at the end of the season, I tried one of these and it had a smoky flavor to it. And for a yellow pod to have a smoky flavor was just unique. So I'm hopeful, and we're going to see what it's like today. So I'm going to cut into it, see what she looks like. So I picked some peppers today for a friend, and this one fell off, so that's why it doesn't have a stem. When I was in there picking peppers, this one fell off, and I thought, okay, that's what I'm going to review today. So let's check out the inside. So not a very big placenta or pith, but looks like it has lots of seeds. Oh, it's really neat on the inside. Just kind of bumpy on the inside. Cool looking pepper. So, all right. Yellow warthog, grown in my garden, and came from seeds from Matthew Arthur. Thank you, Matthew Arthur, for sending these out. So let's check it out. Super fresh. Little piece fell off. Moment of silence here for the chew. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Wow. So, yep. Wow. I'm just reminiscing about last year. This pod tastes exactly almost like the one I grew last year. Mm. So there's some bitterness here in the chew. Up front, there's like slight citrus notes, um, and there's some earthiness and some bitterness. So very hint of citrusy at the beginning. Then it was earthy, and then it was bitter, but not like overpoweringly bitter, just kind of slightly bitter. And then at the very back end, like this smoky flavor, like a waft of of smoke. Not like you've licked a tree or anything like that, but just kind of a waft of smoke taste. Very reminiscent to the one I tried last season. So I thought at the end of the year when I tried this that maybe it had to do with the cooler temperatures and that kind of giving it a smoky nature and stuff. But I mean, we're in the middle of pod season right now, and that one had like exact notes of the one I did last year. So there's some ferocious heat on my tongue. Not really my throat, not really under my tongue or anything, but just like almost like a dome or something around my tongue, and it's just like a ferocious sunburn type feeling. Yeah, it's not stingy. It's not like violent, but just like a very very strong sunburn feel. That's what this is. Pleasant burn actually. If you like burning with hot food, just a very pleasant burn. Like it's strong and it's there, but it's not like painful. It's just kind of there and gradually kind of building in that. So, while I ride this burn, I've got a verse, and then I've got a surprise after the verse for us. And I actually have several verses I want to share. It's Proverbs chapter 2. And I actually want to read 5 verses. So I know that seems like a lot, but it all goes together. So Proverbs 5 or 2, 1 through 5 says, "My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom and apply thine heart to understanding. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge and liftest up thy voice for understanding. If thou seekest her as silver and searchest for her as for hid treasures, then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God." And that's just a challenge, again, from like a father to a son, to search after wisdom, right? Chase it like you would a fine gold. And as you search for wisdom and you give your heart, you give your attention and diligently seek it, you'll find understanding and fear of the Lord. And, how do we walk in wisdom? How do we live a life that pleases God? Well, it needs to be a heart matter, right? Seek after it like you would treasure, like you would your finances, and you'll find it. But it's a heart matter, right? Am I willing to chase after it, or am I going to chase after all these other things in life and put them first? So, really challenged by those verses today. Wanted to share that with you, just to truly seek after the Lord and seek after His wisdom. So, and He says there, if you do that, you'll find it. But it makes it, you have to diligently seek. So this pepper got me up to probably like a 4. I will say my tolerance is pretty high right now. I did a pod push, a few days ago, and just kind of been burning daily with different peppers here. So yeah, and it's kind of just been a steady burn all through this experience. So we'll kind of see. So my surprise here is a box. I got a box from a friend of mine, Sam Spencer, the Pepper Poppy, and he reached out to me and said, "Matt, can I send you some pods?" And I said, "Absolutely, brother." So take this list off, and a little box of paint here. So thank you, Sam. Let me just kind of go through some of these. I'm so excited. He sent me his cross. Let's see if I can find it here. Ooh, I'm burning up. This is his cross called the Eanthe. Earlier this season, I tried the Eanthe mustard which is a variation of this. But the actual Ianthe is a chocolate pepper, so excited to try that. He's got some other crosses here. I don't know what this one is. A brain strain red. Ooh, I've never tried this. Look at that guy. Isn't that beautiful? I'm just kind of picking out ones, and this is a Hagatali. I think this is one of his crosses. Look how gorgeous that is. That's going to tear me up. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, should I eat it now? No, we'll save the experience when I'm not already hurting. Man, Sam, these look amazing. Thank you. This is another Hagatali. It's got a tail to it. Look at that. Gorgeous. Wow. I'm really intrigued by this guy just because of the color. Brain strain mustard. That's what this is. Isn't that beautiful? So I've never tried Sam's peppers. I grew one of his crosses this year. Excuse me. This is an unknown cross with a chocolate primatali. Bumpy. Lots of pods in here. Thank you so much, Sam, again. We get one more here. Oh, another Warthog Yellow from Matthew Arthur. Very cool. Man, thank you so much. Give you one more look here at the box. Beautiful. I just can't get over the look of this guy. Man. So we'll look forward to some more reviews ahead. I'm going to dive into this box in the next few reviews. So thanks for coming to Burn with me, and I hope you have a great day. And I'm going to link a couple of videos here of previous reviews I've done. If you enjoyed this one, maybe you'll like those. And look forward to seeing you soon on the next review. Till then, take care and God bless. Keep it spicy.